Here's the conversation in my house. I'm going to do a video. Do not talk about me on your video. It's like I have no life other than to talk about my children. Huh. It's a lot they know. I've got plenty to talk about. What do I have to talk about? I have nothing. I have no life and nothing to talk about. I did take a shower, and I'm really not sure if the last shower I took was last Friday. It might have been Tuesday or Monday. It's a problem. So I was going to talk about college drop-off tonight, but as we wait for people to get on, ooh, I tell you what, I could go to jail if I could watch TV. TV is your friend. I've watched like 100 episodes of Little House on the Prairie. Today, I've had a work day from the bed, which has been very good. I don't even know what I do on my work days. I just like examine my calendar. That's what I do. Look. And lo and behold, here it is. It even has notes for my next book coming out anytime soon. So this is August right here. Looks kind of busy, doesn't it? It feels busy to me. Look, August, and here's September. Yep. Let's see. Oh, October's bad. Here's October. Yep, everything you see written down is somewhere else I'm supposed to be. November slows down, though. Every weekend there's something. I like free weekends a lot. Yeah, I had my mom on this morning. She came on the YouTube. I was talking about Maycember. And and you would need a private cell, a TV and a private cell. This is how you spend your weekend, on the calendar or in the bed. Or in the bed on the calendar, which I highly recommend as a good combo. It feels like Saturday. It's only Friday. No, Amos and I went to the playground, and we went and picked up a stromboli. So that's basically our outing for the day. Went out to the beach for a little while. So I'm watching these crime shows, Estate Line. And so the crime show, I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, what do I need to be talking about? In the crime show, this is the first thing they always say on the crime show. There was no signs of a break-in or forced entry. Meanwhile, I'm like, what you talking about, Willis? Do people actually lock their houses? My husband's a friend said, I went in your house one weekend, y'all weren't there, and it was open. He was like, really? I was like, oh my God, do you even have a key? He was like, no, I locked the door. I was like, you lock the door downstairs when you're there and go to bed. Do you lock any of the other doors? And then it said a knife was missing. And I was like, how would you know that a knife was missing in your house? I mean, how many knives do we have? How does anybody know if a knife is missing?
I know. Why are you talking about?
Why are you in here talking? You didn't want to be in my video. Why are you here? She's here. She's not supposed to be here.
Look at me.
She doesn't want to be here. Did you take a shower?
I'm burnt. No.
Did you wear sunscreen today?
I didn't think I had to because I thought it was gonna rain, and it didn't rain. But there were so many clouds. I was like, it's so gonna rain, and it's just.
I was going to talk about college drop-off tonight.
Great.
Blair went to college drop-off last year, but not this year. Are you sad you didn't go?
No, I don't really care.
Oh, that's nice. Do you want everybody to go when we take you to college drop-off?
No, I don't really care. It's just college. It's not anything big. No one goes when I go to boarding school. It's the same thing.
Oh, well, guess what?
No, Amos is not going.
Oh, yes, he is. We're
Amos?
taking the cats and Honor and Amos, Thomas, Russell, Daddy, Mamie.
There's just no point. Like, it's not a big deal.
DB.
Like, we don't need to make it more of a deal than it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like...
Don't start writing on your... do not touch my calendar.
Can I please outline all
No,
this?
this is my brand new calendar. You can touch your own calendar. Give me the pen. How would you feel if I took a pen and got on your calendar?
I wouldn't care.
Because you already messed it up. That's why.
It's not true.
So we went to do the college drop-in, and I just thought I would give a few hints of things to do.
Is she adopted?
That's Plasma Zombie. Plasma Zombie is like a total basement dweller.
I'm adopted.
It's probably it's probably a friend of yours.
Why do you think I'm adopted? Are you serious?
They just say that.
Oh, it's because I don't look like you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You just have dark hair, but
I
you
don't
do
look
look
like
like
you.
me.
No, I don't.
We have the same nose.
No, you don't. We don't look alike.
I wish I had your eyebrows. My eyebrows, why are they so far apart?
I don't know.
There used to be middle eyebrows.
It's because you haven't put in enough sunscreen. That's what happens when you don't wear sunscreen.
You are one to talk, Missy.
Look at my skin. No wrinkles. Completely clear.
So when you take somebody to college and you need to get a rug, I highly suggest going to Ollie's. Ollies. Ollie's has great big rugs, and one thing you really want to do is get a rug that's bound on the edges. You don't want an unravelly edge. Very good hint. So we got Thomas a 9x12 navy blue rug. I'll show you a picture of it right here while we're talking. Let's see here. Where is it? 9x12 navy blue rug. Ding, dong, ding, 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 ding. Hold on. I don't know if you're gonna. Oh yeah, there you can see it. You can see it. Okay. Actually, we got him two, but that's one, and then that's the other one. So they were $79, I think, each, which is a really good price to me. Oh, this is Thomas drop off. Look at that. Isn't he cute? Oh, and this is Blair last night at the restaurant when we went to pick up takeout, trying to get Amos something to eat. Visor. I gave away a visor on my video for my new people came and subscribed to YouTube. And I have another one to give away tonight. You come subscribe to YouTube, you might get a visor. Okay, let's see. Let me find something else. Okay, 0. It's green. Ollie's is wonderful. Yes, Ollie's is wonderful. The next thing you should do is buy hangers. If you don't have hangers, no one will hang anything up. And there's a lot more room for hangers than there are sweatshirts. And people have a lot of sweatshirts. Do not spend your time. Turn that off. Off.
I'm playing.
No. Turn it off.
I'll turn it down.
Do not waste your time organizing people's clothes. If you fold the clothes, they will not be folded when you get back. If your children fold the clothes, they will fold them. So Thomas's roommate was sitting there folding his clothes very neatly, and I was folding Thomas's clothes. I can guarantee you my person's clothes will not stay folded. Thomas is living in the fraternity house.
Frick, I'm so bad at this game.
Yes,
so
yes,
hard.
Yes.
It's so hard to play.
Give up on your child using a top sheet. My children detest top sheets. And once they go to college, it's best just to give up on the top sheet. So we have this thing. It's a bed extender. My mother got it for Thomas. And it makes your twin bed 25% bigger. So it comes with a sheet. But the sheet was kind of white and but we just used a double sheet instead. And then I took the flat sheet home. So FYI, do not get a top sheet because they like fleece blankets as sheets. Okay? Take pictures. Take video of the room, pictures of the room, pictures of yourself.
It's never going to look like that ever again.
No. Oh. That's not what I was going to say.
Well, that's true.
Because you want to remember. I have no pictures of my parents taking me to college or pictures of taking my brother to college. None.
For boarding school?
Yeah, I would love that. We don't have any. Snacks mean rats. So no snacks.
That's not true. She made that up.
Who had mice in their room
me, but
last year?
Everyone had mice. It wasn't just me.
Because you all had snacks.
It was a dorm problem. It was not just...
No snacks.
It was not because of snacks.
Equal no rats.
It was not because of snacks. So.
True story.
No.
This year, we have a full-size refrigerator that the roommate came with. And the roommate Yes, you take before pictures of the floor to show that you're not the one that scraped
Is
them.
that cute, Mommy?
So after you move a bed, take a picture and be like, look at the floor. Oh, no. No, I'm just kidding. Full-size refrigerator. The benefit of the full-size refrigerator is at the fraternity house, they do not have food on the weekends. They
Did you
have,
guys buy this?
okay, I'm talking.
Would you buy it?
No one's buying that.
You can buy it.
Okay, if you start talking,
Sorry,
I'm
I
going to
was
start
sorry.
out.
Okay.
Well, why don't we talk to you about your life?
No. I'm getting out. Wait now.
No top sheet with a duvet cover. Now that's a good idea. Full-size fridge. So that way you can get some meals from Trader Joe's, lots of yogurt, snacks, so you have just enough in the fridge. Blair doesn't get enough attention. She does. She does. When I do a video, my children are like moths to the light. They come in. Now, we were just talking. She got home from work, sat right here. She had no time to talk. She went and called her friends. I get on the video. Zzz, bing. It's like getting stung by the thing. The next discussion is, and I don't really have a good, I don't actually know what to tell you about this, allowance, how you decide how much allowance. There are people that are like, my children get a loan for college, we pay for nothing. Like they turned 18 and we're done. Kudos to you, because that would be fantastic. There are other people who get, maybe they get a credit card or a gas card or cash or whatever. We give $400 a month. It's $100 a week. And that is for, well, that's for food, Saturday, Sundays, and half of Fridays. And that's for gas. And that's for anything else you can think of. And now it's not for books or a computer or it's for concerts, anything you might want to do. And I'm just telling you that because I think that's something that people want to talk about. But everybody is so hesitant to talk about money, and children for that matter. I mean, look at all this criticism I get. I don't care. We did allowance. Yeah. Now, allowance is also, the discussion with allowance to me is you're getting good grades. You should have A's, maybe a B. You should be showing that you're working hard and be responsible. So there's that. So I do think allowance is an important thing to talk about. And when I was in college, my dad would say, I would say, I need an allowance. And he'd say, well, write down what your expenses are, and then let's talk about it. So I'd go over what my bills were. This is when I was paying rent somewhere. And that was really helpful, I think, to have these discussions and wanting them to pay for things. Now, in our house, I think a lot of people do what they grew up with, to some degree. And yeah, it's live. Somebody just said replay. I was raised in a way that I was told ahead of time, like, this is what is expected, and that's that. The car, the phone, those are all things that are luxuries. Those are not absolutes, Teach children respect for money. Yes, all three of my children have worked since they were 14 in a restaurant. And I think that's really, really important to learn service. I started work at 15. Somebody just said, are you still in Raleigh? So anyway, important. Yes, I took notes tonight. Shower caddy. Do you need a shower caddy? You could get a shower caddy, or you could just go to Ollie's when you get the rug and buy a very large bottle, or TJ Maxx has them too, and it's shampoo, conditioner, and shower wash. You could just get a great big bottle of that, and you could take that, and your child can leave it in the shower and they will share it with the dorm. And then when they run out, they'll use somebody else's. I'm a real fan of that. Yeah, I always worked in college. I babysat. So I made about probably 400 a month. I'm like, did I babysit that much? No. I probably worked 15 hours a week or something, 12 hours a week. And that was pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't take anybody on dates. Your grandson has a shower caddy. Well, it's nice. I'm just saying if you don't want to get one, you'll be all right. Because some things you buy and you're like, where did those things go? It would be nice to know where it is. I think working is helpful because it helps you learn to respect somebody else other than your parents and follow rules and do things. Like my daughter's down here working because she's on the schedule. Well, she doesn't want to work. She wants to be home with her friends, but she already committed. So I think that's important. Yes, showers are down the hall. They are, Linda. That's right. What is Amos up to? Amos just had a shower and he is in clean jammies and he is upstairs before it's time for bed, which is any minute. And Blair is getting ready to go get dinner with a friend at Cookout. What else? Oh, art. So this year was a first. So I have a sophomore, and the first time my son said, I want to take some art to college. So he took 3 paintings. And my mother today was like, we have paintings he can have. I was like, Mom, he doesn't want like the rolling hills of Ireland. He wants like a surf painting. That was funny. Oh, we pay for Ubers. Now we do pay for Ubers. I have a child that is cheap, and I don't want him ever to get in a car with someone drinking or drink and drive himself because he wants to save money. So we pay for Ubers. Our card is hooked up to the Uber app. So they can take as many Ubers as they need to. And if children are smart, which is how I would have been, they will get the Ubers and then have their friends Venmo them so that I'm paying for other people's rides too. True story. Good judgment. That goes right into that. No drinking and driving. Be aware that if you drink too much, you could choke on your vomit. These are conversations we have. No unprotected sex, preferably no sex, but very much no unprotected sex. There's disease and pregnancy, and Adrian is not raising grandchildren. I'm really not. That's out. I'm out on that. I have a few like hard no's, crystal meth, and that. Those are my things. Friends are always welcome. We love to have your friends come and stay with us. We'll go out of my way to make friends welcome. I want to get to know people's friends. I want them to know me. I think that makes a really good, makes for a good relationship. I want my children to always, last year my son was like, is it okay if I bring friends home? And I said, well, thank you, for asking. That's really polite of you, but you never have to ask. You don't have to ask. You can just, you can bring friends home. We really, really want you to feel like this is your house too, and you're in a family. And I think that's it. Yeah. So Blair has 6 friends coming Sunday to Wednesday. And I had to take to the bed today just to prepare for that. So tomorrow I'm going home to go to a friend's birthday party. And then on Sunday, I will go pick up 6 teenage girls at the train station and then bring them to the beach. And we will get some good time in with her friends. My husband's taking off some time from work. My middle son has a soccer game and nobody in the family will be there. But you know what? I was talking about that with my mom this morning on our member chat. I was like, when you have 4 children, you cannot be everywhere all the time. You just can't be. You might have 2 graduations, you might have 2 parents' weekends. You're going to have to divide and conquer and just try to do the best you can. And I do acknowledge it. Like I said to Russell, I'm sorry we're not going to be at you have a soccer game tomorrow and Monday, and we're not going to be there, but we're going to be at a lot of the other ones. But just know that we're trying to give your sister a few days. And so we're kind of putting her first for a few days. And earlier this week, we had to put your brother first, and then we put you first. We're always trading off. And I think it's important that they know that. We love you, and we want to make sure you get what you need. And we have to make sure that there's 6 people in this family, and everybody is not always going to be first all the time. So anyway, my tips for college: check in, text, you might have a child that likes to call home. You might have a child that doesn't like to call home. You might have a child that's better at texting. One child loves to video call, one child does not. I try to mix it up and figure out who likes what the best. My oldest loves a video call on a Sunday. My next son does not like talking on a video call ever. He is very good at texting. My daughter likes to talk, and she's good at texting, particularly if she wants something. And Amos, my littlest, doesn't call or text, but he wants my physical space. Hence why he sleeps in our bed or our room. Yes, and if you like this video, double click for a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, it's free. Please subscribe. I'm going to choose a new person tonight who subscribes to get this brand new Amos mosquito visor from the restaurant where my children work. Picked this up last night at Amos Mosquito. So if you subscribe tonight, you will get picked to get a visor, and I'll announce it maybe on Old Mom Sunday night. Goodbye.